Good morning, this is Sujit Kumar Singh, and today I am going to discuss something about light. So first of all we have to understand what is light. So as we know light is a source of energy that gives the sensation upon eyes or skin. So we can say that light is a source of energy. So as we know whenever light enter our eyes will be closed because of sensations. And another thing we are going to discuss whenever a light ray incident upon our skin, it will be hotter than before. So we can say that light is a source of skin, light is a source of energy. So now we are going to discuss about properties of light. Properties of light. The first property of light is light always propagate in a straight line in any medium. Light always propagate in a straight line in any medium. So the next thing is that we are going to discuss light does not require any type of medium for propagation. Light does not require any type of medium for propagation. Whenever light move into the water, light always move into the solid, like for example we have a transparent glass block, light easily move into that, and light also move in a gas. So light move into the light also move in a vacuum. So we can say that light does not require any type of medium for propagation. So light is also an electromagnetic wave. Those wave does not require any type of medium for propagation. So we can say that that is an electromagnetic wave. So light also does not require any type of medium for propagation. So we can say that a light is an electromagnetic wave. Light source, another property is light source reflection, refraction and scattering. So light source reflection, reflection and scattering. So what is reflection? The bouncing back of a light from the reflecting surface, that is called reflection. What is reflection? Refraction. Whenever a light move from one medium to another medium, it will bend towards the normal, that is called reflection. And what is scattering? Whenever a light ray incidented upon a particle which is available into the atmosphere, it will scatter like this, that is called scattering. So the next property is light always, the velocity of light move into the air is 3 into 10 ki power 8 meter per second. This is the not the actual value, this is the approximate value of velocity of light. Vacuum and air, the velocity of light, vacuum and air is 3 into 10 ki power 8 meter per second, or we can say that 3 lakh kilometer per second. So this is the one of the fastest thing that we know. So that is called light. So nature of light into the medium, how light behave into the medium. So light behave as a first in the form of ray into the reflection. Into the reflection, light always behave like a ray. Into the interference and diffraction, light behave like a wave. And into the photoelectric effect, light behave like a particle. Okay, so we are going to discuss about the reflection. So what is reflection? The bouncing back of a light from one medium to another medium. The bouncing back of a light from the reflecting surface is called reflection. The bouncing back of a light from the reflecting surface is called reflection. So we can say that this is the incident ray and this is the reflecting surface. An incident ray is incidented at point P and after that get reflected from this point. This is called reflected ray and this is called incident ray, and this is called the normal that divide the angle between the incident angle and reflected angle. So I is an incident angle and R is a reflected angle. What is incident angle? The angle made between incident ray and normal, that is called incident angle. What is reflected angle? The angle made between reflected ray and normal, that is called reflected ray. So we can say that this is the reflection. Now we are going to discuss about laws of reflections. So as we know, if the angle of incident and angle of reflection are equal to each other, then the reflection will be happening. ठीक है. Angle of incidence and angle of reflection lying in a same plane. So because and other laws कि angle of incident and angle of reflection and normal lying in a same plane. Because this is the angle of incident, this is the incident ray, and this is the reflected ray and normal. They all lying in a same plane. That is called incident. That is called the laws of reflection. So laws of reflection mean we can say that the incident ray and reflected ray, incident ray, reflected ray and normal lying in a same plane, So this is the laws of reflection. So now we are going to discuss what is the types of reflection. So topic is types of reflection. There are two types of reflection. The first one is regular reflection and the second one is irregular reflection. Regular reflection, and this is called irregular reflection. Regular reflection and irregular reflection. So we are going to discuss with the help of diagram what is the regular reflection and what is the irregular reflection. So suppose we have a reflecting surface M1 and M2. This is your reflecting surface. This is the incident ray and this is the reflected ray, and this is the normal. Then this is the incident ray, this is the reflected ray. This is the incident ray and this is the reflected ray. So this is continuously happen. So that's why we can say that this angle I and this is angle of incident and this is angle of reflection. This is also incident angle, this is also reflected angle. This is also incident angle, this is also reflected angle. So into the regular reflection we can say that in each and every reflection the angle of incident and angle of reflection are equal to each other. So we can say that this is the regular reflection. Another thing we are going to discuss about the irregular reflection. This is the reflecting surface which are little bit fully into the irregular shape. Whenever a light is incidented upon it get reflected like this, it get reflected like this. So this is called the irregular reflection. Because in this reflection no any angle of incident and angle of reflection are equal to each other. So we can say that this is the irregular reflections. So now we are going to discuss about something about the mirror. What is mirror? Or how many types of mirror? After this we are going to discuss. So what is mirror? The glass slab which reflect the light ray is called mirror. Okay, so we can say that the glass slab which reflect the ray is called mirror. We can say that a normal glass is transparent. So whenever a light ray incidented upon it get passed from it. But for a mirror is coated by a silver color and after that any color we can choose to paint upon that. So whenever a light enter upon this, so it will get reflected. So this is called mirror. We use every day in a morning to wash our face. So this is the mirror. Mirror is like that. The back side of the mirror is polished. The back side of mirror is polished. Okay, so how many types of mirror? So we are going to discuss about types of mirror. So we have two types of mirror. We have two types of mirror. So the first one is plane mirror and the second one is spherical mirror. Plane mirror and spherical mirror. So we are going to discuss about plane mirror and spherical mirror. So what is plane mirror? Plane mirror is like that, plane. So if someone asks what is the focal length of the plane mirror, that is infinite. If two plane mirror are placed parallelly and one of is sit between this plane mirror, the number of image is infinite. Number of image in infinite. Okay? So that's good. And the spherical mirror is also a two type. The first one is concave mirror, and the second one is convex mirror. Concave mirror and convex mirror. Concave mirror and convex mirror. Concave mirror means that is called like this. This is called concave mirror and this is called convex mirror. How we can identify the mirrors? If the mirror is like that oval shape, this is called concave mirror. If the mirror is like that, this is called convex mirror. In this mirror, the outer surface is polished, and in this mirror, the inner side is polished. So this is called the reflecting surface M1 and M2, and this is also a reflecting surface M2, M1 and M2. So the next topic we are going to discuss is spherical mirror or spherical mirror. Topic is spherical mirror, and after that we are going to discuss and so on. So what is spherical mirror? We are going to discuss concave mirror. Concave mirror. Concave mirror. What is concave mirror? What is concave mirror? So concave mirror is like that. Concave mirror is a converging mirror. It converges the whole light ray which is incidented upon it. That is called converging mirror. That's why we call the converging mirror. Suppose a number of light ray which is incidented upon a concave mirror. The whole light get reflected from their incident point, and after that they all light meet at this point like this. So we can say that this is called a converging mirror. This is called converging mirror. It converges the whole light that incidented upon it. So we can say that the converging point is also known as focus. Focus. And the next is convex mirror. So convex mirror means a mirror like this. This is called convex mirror. So whenever a number of light incidented upon it, it get reflected, it get diverged into the different direction. Suppose a number of light ray incidented upon a concave mirror. After that, it get reflected like this. 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 It diverges the whole light incidented upon it. So that is why we can say that our convex mirror is a diverging mirror. So this is called diverging mirror. This is called diverging mirror. Into the converging mirror, image is real. Into the converging mirror, image is virtual. So now we are going to discuss another topic from light. First of all, okay, wait for a moment. So the next topic is sign convention rule. What is sign convention rule? So first of all, we have to understand what is focus, what is curvature, what is radius of curvature, what is pole, what is aperture, like this type of things. So suppose this is the concave mirror. 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 This is the concave mirror. This line is known as principal axis. This line is known as principal, and this is the M1 and M2, which is called the reflecting surface. This is called M1, M2 is known as reflecting surface. Reflecting surface. And this is O and this is P. P is a midpoint of the concave mirror. Yeah, P is a midpoint of mirror is known as pole. Okay. So next thing, this is called focus. This is called center of curvature. What is focus and what is center of curvature? We have to understand this. Focus, whenever a light ray comes from an incident with a spherical mirror, it gets reflected and goes from point F. So this point is known as focus. The center of whole sphere is known as center of curvature. This is the point where we put the object. Okay, so this is called this. So a light ray comes from the object and incidented upon n. So this is called focal length. This is called radius of curvature. And this is the distance of object from the pole. All the distance will be measured from pole. So this is called F is a focal length, and R is a radius of curvature, and U is a distance of object from pole. And suppose a light ray comes from the object and exactly incidented perpendicularly to the mirror. So whenever a light ray incidented at 90 degree, the direction is same where it's come. So whenever two light cut to each other, they form an image on that point. This is called image, and distance of image from the pole is V. So V is a distance of image from pole. So this is on each and every distance that we measured from the pole is always negative. We choose negative. You ask me why? Because our light moving into this direction and we measure from this point. So this is the opposite to the measurement. Okay. So this is the things that we have to understand, and I hope you would like this, and thank you. Namaskar.